Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to survive being a stay-at-home mom. I know being a stay-at-home mom can be very overwhelming sometimes, and it can be really stressful and even at sometimes quite boring, to be very honest with you. So what I'm going to share with you today is all of the tips and tricks that I do for myself personally to make my day go by much smoother with minimal stress as possible. First and foremost, I want to say that you are a phenomenal mother. I know we don't hear that as much as we deserve to. So I just want to say that from one mother to another, I appreciate you, and keep strong and keep your head up high and keep pushing through. Keep pushing through, girl, because we're gonna do this. We're gonna get through this together. So my first tip definitely is organization. If you feel more organized in your life, you won't feel as stressed. So what I recommend is a planner. I have a planner that I actually got at Target, and this one is the Day Designer, and it's a really cool planner. It just lays out everything for you. It has a section for what time, and it also has like a top 3 to-do things of what you need to get done, and then also has an additional to-do list and also little notes on the sides, everything like that. And that's what I really appreciate, is that everything is laid out for me, so I can just write everything down to the time that it needs to get done. So that leads me into my second tip, is to definitely make a schedule. Write down everything that you need to do and what times they need to get done. That is going to flow into my third tip, is consistency. If you write something down, if you have a schedule that it works for you, you finally figured out what's going to work for the kids, what's going to work for you and everybody else in the home, stick with it. Consistency is key, and when you continue to persevere and push through and stick with it, even though I know sometimes it's hard with kids and with life, you know, sometimes spontaneous things can happen, and that's fine, but smooth right back into being consistent. There's a bug. Mother. Okay. What was I saying? So I know it can be really hard to be consistent with a schedule, especially with kids, but once you start to push through and persevere and stick to it, it will become second nature, and everything will kind of just start to flow. It takes time, honestly, especially if you haven't done a schedule for like ever. Starting one in the middle of everybody's chaos could be really stressful. So that's why I always recommend, you know, just take a moment, you know, when the kids are asleep or whenever you just have time for yourself, take a moment, write down what everybody does or what they need to do, write down the times, and try to kind of weave them together and make them mesh and make the schedules flow. And once you get that schedule down, stick with it and push through, and it'll definitely become second nature, and everything will become much easier as far as scheduling. And also, definitely, you have to be flexible. I understand that. I'm definitely flexible when it comes to my kids. Sometimes you can't stick to exactly 11 o'clock you need to eat lunch. Sometimes you gotta push maybe 11:30, maybe 10:45, you know what I mean? So whatever that day is, if you need to be flexible and don't stress yourself out too much. Number 4 is definitely my favorite and the most important, I think, is mommy time. You need mommy time to recuperate, to recover. Girl, you need the mommy time for yourself, to collect your thoughts, collect your sanity, and just feel better about yourself. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good and recover from being mommy, that's what you need to do. So for me personally, I like to get a pedicure like every 2 weeks or so, like whenever I can anyways. And if I can't, I'll paint my own nails. You know, I'll take a bath, I'll put on a face mask, I'll just relax, listen to music. Or even if it's just doing your brows and getting ready for the day, you can feel ready to take on what's ahead if you feel good about yourself. And that's key. I said this before and I'll say it again, you cannot take care of your kids if you can't take care of mommy. And that's the truth. If you're feeling stressed out, your kids are going to feel stressed out. They can feel that vibe. Everybody can feel that vibe. You know, when someone's just having a vibe, like they just don't, like there's just something about them right now, like you just seem sad, you just seem stressed out. People can feel that. You know, you release the energy out into the world and it's going to come back to you. So if you're releasing positive and happy energy, it's gonna come back to you. So if you're feeling super stressed out, or the kids are yelling and you're just like about to pull your hair out, take a breath, take a moment, go outside, just, you know what I mean? Take that moment, for yourself, because for one, you need it, and for two, you're gonna feel so much better to get back in there and handle round two with these kids, okay? So definitely mommy time, taking a breath, recuperating, recovering. And it's not even just if the kids are down for a nap or if the kids are going to bed at the end of the night. If you need mommy time in the 2 o'clock in the afternoon, girl, go and take that mommy time and take a breath. Number five is get help. Get help, whether that's from your partner, from friends, family, even parents, grandparents, kids. If your kids are old enough to get help, you can have your kids help you, you know, with minimal things, whatever your child can do. I know my son Nathan, he's 7, he'll be 8 next month, so he's able to help out a lot. He's able to help out a lot more than my daughter is, who is 23 months. But Nadia, she's able to do a lot more things now, especially if I give her that responsibility. Have a face-to-face with your kid and be like, mommy needs help sometimes too. And we are gonna be on the same team today, and we're gonna work together, and teamwork makes the dream work, and we're gonna get through this day without any issues because we're gonna be on the same team. In conclusion, I would like to say, do not, and the most important, do not compare yourself to other mothers. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. It is gonna stress you out. You can't compare yourself to another mother because you don't know her situation. You're gonna feel overwhelmed, and that's the last thing that I want. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel stressed out, and I don't want you to feel any less of yourself, because you shouldn't. I will honestly say that not everything is sunshine and rainbows in my house. There are times where I have hard issues with Nadia. You know, sometimes I'm just like, ugh, you know, and I just feel like crying, and that's the honest truth. There's a lot of times, and that makes us human. The only person that you need to compare yourself to is yourself. How were you yesterday and how are you today? How are you going to be tomorrow? I make my videos to encourage and to inspire, and I don't ever want any mother out there to think that they're not doing enough just because I'm doing one thing and you're not doing that. And there's people out there who will always try to question you and judge you and not agree with your parenting methods, but that's why I think we should always, as mothers, stick together, because in the end of the day, what do we mothers have in common? We love our children. That's the main thing. So, and that's all that matters. Whether you are a breastfeeding mommy, a bottle feeding mommy, a co-sleeping mommy, or a sleep training mommy, cloth diapers, regular diapers, that's not what matters. Okay, what matters is that we love our kids and that we're all trying to be the best mommies for our children. So never compare yourself and never judge yourself, and don't let anybody judge you. And please always remember, please always remember to use my videos as encouragement and as inspiration and motivation, not comparing and judging, okay? So with that said, I really hope that this helps out even just a little bit. I hope it helps a little bit. And I do have other videos if you need a little bit of more encouragement and motivation. I have how to be a happy mommy. I have how to be a productive mommy. I have a whole bunch of things that could hopefully help you. Please leave comments. Please talk to each other. Please support each other. You know, sometimes we go through life feeling like we don't have support, or feeling that we have to be better than another person, but we don't. We have to be better than who we were yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helped you, and I hope that you always remember that you are an amazing, phenomenal, perfect, and flawless mother. Okay? You don't need to be the perfect mommy to everybody. You only need to be perfect for your kids, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please share it. Please share with any other mommies that need a little bit extra encouragement, or who just need to hear that they're amazing, okay? And with that said, please subscribe if you haven't done so already, darling, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.